Good evening, good evening. Again, tonight we are going to make a video about salt, and more salt. So, warning about using salt into a magic. So anyway, if this video is not for you, please kindly skip. But if this video is for you, then let's continue. I don't want to waste your time. Then let's start with our topic. So this is salt. So this is a normal salt, a cooking salt. And this one is a Himalayan salt. And this one is a raw sea salt. And this is a sea salt. But as you can see, I've used a lot of this already. And this is Epsom salt. Lots and lots and lots of different kind of salt. And I also have a black salt, black Himalayan salt, which is I do not have it at this moment where my altar is. And also I have a normal black salt. So why it's important when we're making a magic, why is it important that we have to use salt? Any salt is fine, but again, also salts have a different magical properties. So, but if you are in need of salt and you don't have anything else except a kitchen salt, cooking salt, then it's okay, it's fine. You can still use this into a magic. But again, have a different properties. But if you're going to use a circle, a protective circle when you're making a spell or when you're performing a ritual, sea salt, raw sea salt, it's the best to use. And it's look like this. I have, it's like that. As you can see, it's it's unbleached. It's still kind of like brown, so which is my favorite because when I do perform a ritual, when I put them around my protective circle, then I always use raw sea salt. Now, pink Himalayan salt, it's good for making a good luck charm. Like if you're making a little charm, Himalayan salt is the best to use because it's absorbed all the negative energy and then turn into positive. So it's a good way to use it. And black Himalayan salt, I use it for a grounding salt when I'm making any kinds of magical spell. It's my grounding salt. And normal black salt, it's basically if I am making a strong magic, I use that. So now, what is the proper way to use a salt? Make sure that your salt it's well dry. Now raw salt, it's not dry, it's kind of wet a little bit, but it's okay because it's raw. Now if you're using other salt, do not let your salt melt. So do not put your salt mixed when you make a spell. put it into bottle, things like this. It's okay if you add liquid into it and it dissolve, then it's fine. But if you use a salt, let's say you put any salt that you have, you put them, you use them as a lucky charm or protective salt. You put it anywhere else in your house, or you carry it with you, or you put it in your purse. Once you start seeing it start melting, it's time to change it because it have absorbed all negative energies around you. So it's time to replace it. Do not let the salt melt and still keep it, because again, it's done its job. It's best to replace your salt if you have salt into your like on your windowsill or your front door or into your altar or anywhere you have a salt, as use it as a magical salt. It's good to keep it fresh all the time. Make sure that you replace it in certain times. So do not let your salt melt, because if it melt, then all the negative energy that it has collected, then it will remain in there. The job it's been done, then it's time to replace it. Make sure that you discard it, you put it back into like you put it on the dirt. Make sure that there's no plant that it can harm your plant, because of course it's a salt. So anyway, that is the main, what that is one of the main um, warning when you're using salt into a magic. So do not use, again, do not use a salt that it's been melted. It's okay if you add liquid into it and you melt it that way, it's fine. But if it's melted by itself, that means that the negative energy or anything that it's meant to harm you, that the salt have absorbed, it meant that it's time for you to change it. Then replace it with new. It doesn't matter if you don't have any other salt. Like I said, if you notice that your salt it's already melted, even if it's just a tiny, you will have to replace it. And then if you don't have any salt available, make sure that you can replace that with just even a cooking salt. It's fine. It's fine as long as you replace it. So anyway, I hope that you like this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on my next video. Hope you have a wonderful life. Bye.